I'm Jare Tiamiyu, and this one will be called Osun Update, where we'll be looking at the political updates in Osun State, and also we will be beaming our searchlight on development, what has been done and what has been left undone by different stakeholders across all sectors, especially that has to do with governance and also politics. But today, I will be starting on that note. I will be starting from this video, the video of Iwo-Osogbo that I shot myself. You can listen to what I said there.
This is Iwo Road. The problem is this: when you are in a place like this, you just have to park and you'll be asking yourself, or you wait for somebody that will have the knowledge of the road to know where exactly to pass. Which of these swimming pool that you have to enter? Is it the one at this side? Is it the one at the middle? Or the one at this end? Or even this one? You can see we have about 4 swimming pools here, all barricaded and then banded by one another. This is Iwo Road.
That's what we have in Iwo-Osogbo Road. And the question I want to ask is that if the government of Osun State under Senator Ajagunla has left the road that was started by the last administration of the former governor, Wole, the government left it undone and they went into the main town of Iwo to start construction of a dualized road. People will ask, is this a scenario of a Iluwada or any other? And why do we have to leave the road? And all effort to actually speak with the permanent secretary and every other person in charge of this road are abortive, because that the former government of Adeleke paid some amount of money to the contractor, peculiar ultimate that is handling the road. And I think the money paid around that time was around 30 to 35%. And we'll ask ourselves, what is the percentage of the work done? In the last 2 years, the present government has not released a single naira for this road. And we'll now be asking ourselves, what exactly is the problem? Is it a matter of politics? Because governance development should not be sacrificed for political gain, for political scores. We should at least see this as a very important tool. You cannot tell me that this, the importance of the road from Osogbo to Iwo. How many communities are connected with it? How many towns, how many villages are connected with it? How many people can pass through that road to Ibadan and to Lagos? Especially now that we have issues on Ikire Ibadan road. That road is now becoming another thing. But this is the road that should serve as an alternative. But we call on the government of Osun to explain why we have this permanent stop, because it is looking like a permanent stop. And you can see there are swimming pools on that road now. And that is where we are going to start. Moving on to the political history, especially in the Osun Central. We remember that the lawmaker representing Osun Central Senatorial District at the National Assembly, Senator Olubi Fadeyi, popularly called Ajagunla, recently left the People's Democratic Party, the platform that actually gave him that senatorial seat that he is now, to the All Progressive Congress. He was one of the 5 lawmakers that have now joined the All Progressive Congress. We have also the senator representing Osun is Senator Francis Fadansi, and we have the 3 lawmakers representing the 3 federal constituencies in Osun East. Honorable Wole, who has joined for about 3 or 4 months ago now. We have Honorable Taufik Ajilesoro of Ife Federal Constituency, and Honorable Sanyaomi of Itesa South Federal Constituency. Now the question we ask ourselves is this. I saw a video of the lawmaker, Honorable Wole, this same video. Let us listen to that video.
We don't have them to fit your head. So everybody dash off me, they be tell. So ọdún pèsè fún ara ẹ̀ èyí bẹ́ẹ̀ wò ṣé ìwé ó kàwé jù mí lọ ẹ wá ní kí n máa tẹ̀lé ní tí ó kà gbó. APC lẹ́yìn tẹ̀lé
Yes, in that video, the lawmaker is saying that I cannot be led by somebody that he is more educated than. But you ask, Honorable Wole, okay, please come closer. You have been under this person at least for the last 2 years. You campaigned rigorously for this same person in 2018. And you were also with this same person in 2022 rather. And it was on the same platform. It was your leader when you were contesting for that same election that you had in 2023, because it was sworn in like 6 months before this 10th assembly started, or more than that. So we ask ourselves, is it now that you are just waking up to know that you are more educated than him? Is it now that you just wake up that you cannot be your leader and you want to go to somebody else who you believe that is a better leader to you? You know, politicians will just come up with assumptions, will just come up with a statement, but I know that the people should be wiser than that. And now to the Osun Central matter. It has been gbasgbos since the lawmaker made his defection public last week. And the gbasgbos was not even from the people, it was from his former aides, the people that were working with him across the 10 local government areas in Osun. These people have come out to say, oh, look here, we are not following you. We are going to remain in the People's Democratic Party. This is the party that gave you the platform. This is the party that we believe in. Fine, this is their choice. But as young people, I think when we are doing communication, political communication, we should be mindful of our words. But when some journalists are complaining that they are receiving some attack from political aides here and there, I think that journalists should be taking solace in everything that we have seen. Because how will you say that this kind of letter? Let's read one of these letters. The one that was by one Adini and Babatunde Sakula, who is one thing that is so common among all of them is either the letter is common or all of them now have letterhead. I will ask them, is it that when you were resigning that you developed this letter, you printed this letterhead, or you have been using it before? I think we should ask them that. Another we should ask that what exactly could have led to this kind of attack on somebody that you call your principal just within months. Another thing that I want us to look at is that most of them, their letter is you will see a letter like this. Okay, this person is even on 24th. That's okay. But we have some that was signed June 12th. You see a June 12th letter, and you ask them, wait, this letter was issued on June 12th. Why making it public on July 20 something? That is more than about 6 weeks, or more than 6 weeks later, that you are not bringing the letter to the public. And they said the lawmaker's resignation letter also has the same date, June 12th. So I think that is one of the. But let me read one of the letter. Let's read from this person, Zakirullah. He said, the paragraph 3. He said, I reject your call for me to follow your path of betrayal, abandoning the party and the people who trusted you. I refuse to be part of selfish politics, which your political career was built. He went further. You have failed not only your team, but also your constituents, especially the people of your hometown. Hey, Oga, come here. See the people of the hometown that told you that he has failed them, or what? Let's read further. Ila, after your tenure in office, there will be nothing tangible you can point to as your legacy. Wait, the lawmaker has spent more than 2 years. Is this kind of the advice you have been giving him before you resign? Or it is now that you have political difference that you now remember that you have to advise him that lawmaker, look here, you will not have anything tangible to point to when you leave office. He also said you have failed. Okay, he said more shamefully, your refusal to pay your aides for over 10 months. I think that is the main issue. When I saw this, I asked some of the aides, please, can I see your appointment letter? Were you actually appointed? Because we have something that some people will call themselves aides, and they are self-appointed aides. And this is one of the appointment letters that I got. And it shows that the lawmaker appointed them. So which means the lawmaker has a contract with them. Like, and I was also told that the pay is 50,000 naira per month. Uh, and that is what it gives to all of them, especially those that are working here. And lawmaker has now come out to speak while he was announcing that he was dissolving all of them, the 10 of the aides from the 10 local governments. He said, I only announced the dissolution of all administrative aides in the 10 local government of our senatorial districts. That's good. But there is an area that I want us to pay attention to. The lawmaker said that they should not be seen as having the same status of the National Assembly. Oh no, that's not the area I want to go to. Yes, I want to go to the paragraph 4. He said administrative aides in the 10 local government were appointed in order to ensure that the dividends of democracy were well distributed and to support the growth of our district. It was also agreed upon in the first inaugural meeting that the payments will be made at intervals with my discretion. With my discretion. That's the lawmaker speaking there. And it was never meant to be seen as monthly salary. Yes, the question we ask ourselves is that, is it that the lawmaker just woke up and said, I will be paying you according to my discretion? If you are paying according to your discretion, why appointing them? If you see it as a dividend of democracy, why are you issuing them appointment letters? Why just telling them that, okay, look, all of you, I'll be giving you some amount of money whenever I think, or are you getting paid according to discretion of your constituents at the National Assembly? Is it that the Senate President will just wake up and say, according to my discretion, we are paying Senator Ajagunla? This is wrong. This is not wrong. This is not good. However, you people that are also having the sense of entitlement. However, those of you that are also having the sense of entitlement, you see that you knew what you were going to, because the lawmaker said that at the first inaugural meeting, he made it clear to all of you. But you are not telling us that he made it clear to all of you that he will not be paying you monthly, he will be paying you according to his discretion, and you agree to it. And now you are coming out to tell us that he owe you. He's saying that he doesn't owe you. I don't know who is going to settle the fight between the lawmaker and his former aides. It is going to be a very, very interesting fight. I mean, the Osun Central lawmaker and his former aides. Thank you for being part of it. I am Jarity. It is Osun.